stretch. Here they come. They are up. You know Dina away well. At the inside is Gold Gem, Rodeo Drive. Also moving up is Melissa P. Then comes Lady by a Nose. Star of Midnight moves up from the second tier. $50 dance in between horses. And then eighth is Let's Go to the Moon. The last two are Ultimate Fantasy and Kayleen's Cowgirl, with the field going on to the first turn. And Gold Gem moving away. Look at that, a 4-length lead quickly for Gold Gem. Very aggressive move through the turn. 27-4 for the quarter. Gold Gem by 6. Second is You Know Dina, then Melissa P. Third. Going off stride, entering the backstretch, Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive on a break. That now makes it a 5-length gap between third and fourth, and Star of Midnight has the fourth position. 2 more to Lady by a Nose, then $50 Dance. Another 3 back to Ultimate Fantasy. 3 more to Kayleen's Cowgirl. And about 7 back to Let's Go to the Moon. This field is completely spread out going to the second turn. The half is 56-1. Gold Gem is in front by about a dozen. Gold Gem in complete control here moving on the second turn. You Know Dina is second. Melissa P. is third. Then Star of Midnight fourth. As the field approaches the top of the stretch, rather Gold Gem approaching the top of the stretch because she's out there in front by 10. You Know Dina and Melissa P. Star of Midnight, 3/4, 126. Gold Gem still in front. The lead is starting to diminish. It's down to 6 lengths. You Know Dina and Melissa P. trying to reel in this leader. Star of Midnight down on the inside has an opening. And then it's Lady by a Nose. To the final eighth, and Gold Gem is in front. The lead is only 3. Star of Midnight trying to rally up the inside. Melissa P. on the outside. Gold Gem staggering. Star of Midnight. Melissa P. Melissa P. has got it. Star of Midnight was second. Gold Gem was third. And a 4-way photo for fourth. 157-1.
Driver Kaiwan Waldron on the board now in 2025, and he gets the job done at 20-1 with Melissa P. after Gold Gem was a runaway freight train through the first 3/4 of a mile. Non-winners 1 trotters get to the half in 56. They're not going to like that very much, and Gold Gem certainly did not, as she spit the bit late in the mile here, and ready to pick up the pieces was Melissa P.
Yeah, and oddly enough, going back to Kaiwan, it looked like he had a win of the bank earlier. Poppleton back in the fourth race, and someone snatched it out of his hands. Well, here it looked like Gold Gem was home free, and he was able to snatch it out of her hands with Melissa P. And obviously, Gold Gem just unrateable on the front. I mean, Marcus was not in an attempt to set the track record. I don't believe she just was a complete runaway on the lead. We talked there at the top of the stretch. My goodness, she's got to start to curl up here a little bit in the late stages. She did. Melissa P. Good rally, good tracking along there, coming off those breaks. Kaiwan did a nice job here in the bike. And how about the mutual you get here, Jacob? 20-1 up top. I believe it was a 10 Star of Midnight who snuck through there at the inside. Going to be interesting here, this Hoosier High Five. 5,400 and change the pool. Will they knock this number down? You did have the big favorite hold the third spot, but this not an easy one. If you've got it, you're in line for a nice payday. So good work, and Melissa P. got to light up that early pick 4 bid here as well.
Number 6, Melissa P. posted first. Number 10, Star of Midnight second. Number 2, Gold Gem third. Number 7, Lady by a Nose fourth. Number 5, You Know Dina fifth. 6, 10, 2, 7, 5. The unofficial order of finish. Returning to the Victory Hill Farm Winner's Circle, number 6, Melissa P. Bred by Clifford Slusher, the owners, Kelly Robinson and Richard McCumber Jr., Ricky McCumber Jr., the trainer. Kaiwan Waldron is the winning driver.